In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know about trading with confidence. From the basics like market structures and time frames to my own complete strategy using supply and demand, moving averages, and of course, you're nothing without smart risk management, right? So, whether you're new or looking to sharpen your edge, well, this guide will take you from understanding the basics, the foundations, to eventually trade execution. So, let me tell you a little about myself. So I'm Javi FX, and as the FX suggests, I actually came from Forex. Now I used these concepts I'm about to tell you, I'm about to teach you how to trade crypto. Now I used to trade Euro USD and Forex. That was my bread and butter. But now I like to trade majors like ETH, Bitcoin, or Solana, altcoins like Aave and Sui, up even until meme coins. If you guys remembered when meme coins were a thing, right? I was a trencher, and I was using the same concepts. So I'm saying any type of market, maybe even the indexes, right? S&P 500, Nasdaq, even gold. If you want to use the concepts I'm about to teach you, then you can use it in any financial market. So I'm now a pro trader for Velaris Trading, and I've caught multiple tops and bottoms while everyone didn't know what to do. Right? This is the importance of what I'm about to teach you. Everybody, they panic, they don't know what to do, but you and me will be able to know exactly when to strike and exactly when to exit. So these past 2 weeks alone, I've already gained 25% of my account. So imagine the remaining weeks during easy mode, right? We'll be able to possibly double. So let's begin. So, what actually is the purpose of trading? So, the first one is to make money. Obviously, that's why we're all here, to make money and to live off of it. Number two, to take control of your own time. Honestly, you're your own boss, right? We use trading as a way to escape the 8 to 5, the 9 to 5, right? The rat race. Because honestly, you only need, let's say, 1 hour or 2 hours of your time. You just mark out your charts, right? Just mark it out. You see what levels are good. And if there are no key levels to look at, if there's nothing, if the day isn't giving you anything, then 2 hours and you're out. You don't even have to trade every day. Sometimes you trade on Wednesday and the amount is already enough for you to take the whole week off. Or sometimes you trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? Obviously, you don't 100% win. Let's say you win on Tuesday, you lose on Wednesday, and you win again on Thursday, and tell yourself, okay, I'm out. So sometimes it takes you 3 days out of the week, and you're out, right? Number three, you avoid large amounts of drawdown instead of the popular term hodling, right? Or holding on for dear life, right? This is a very, very popular term. Everybody tells you, oh, don't worry, just hold. You know, it's gonna go up eventually, right? But are we going to take into account eventually? What is eventually? 2 years, 3 years of you being underwater? Do you really want that? Right? And tying in with number three is retaining full mental capacity, right? So if you're in drawdown, can you tell me 100% that you will still be at 100% mental capacity? Will you 100% tell me that you'll be able to execute at 100% performance, right? Because even me, even a pro trader, we can still, right? We can still get our emotions riled up if we're in drawdown, right? Let me explain 3 to 4 here. So I have here the Ethereum chart, right? So I won't get in full detail about the strategy, but when this is all over, you'll be able to trade this exact move. So let me bring out the price range. You'll be able to trade from here up to here. 67.6% of your move, 68% even. And, well, at the very least, around here. Let's say you were holding up until here, and the trend tells you to get out at this level. So you'd have made 46%, right? And when things are looking good again, we're back in, holding that 71%. And at the very least, losing the trend here, this will be at around 44%. So now here's the thing. This is where if you were holding, let's say you had an entry here, which you will know how to enter from there, but at the later part of this video. So let's say you were holding up until here. You're at 71.86% at the top, right? Okay, great. So you've nailed your entry, good. You're in profits, good. However, it's still unrealized profits. Now, what if you were holding it way past the exit signal, right? What if? So now you're 71%. Wait, let me just remove this. Okay. Now your 71% is, guess what? It's all the way down to 20%, right? What happened? All of a sudden, price went down 30%. 30%. At this point, 30% in a span of a month, right? A span of a month. And you were holding this trade for a month and a week, and you forgot to take profits. Either you forgot to take profits or you just didn't want to. Because crypto Twitter, very notorious for telling you to buy the dip, right? Oh, just buy the dip. Don't worry about it. Oh, just buy the dip. It's fine. It's fine. Just buy the dip. Suddenly, your beautiful entry is now underwater, right? This is the difference between holding and trading, right? Let's say at this point, oh my God, I am down. Oh my God. I bought the dip. I bought the dip so many times. Now, suddenly, I'm underwater and I wish I took profits here, right? Clear signal for me to exit, and oh my God, I still held it. Because crypto Twitter, they're telling you just to hold forever. And oh, you sold the bottom? Oh, you're a bad trader. Oh, you sold the bottom? Oh my God, you're the worst, right? Even this, you can exit at this point. You can exit here for 63% gain. And guess what? They'll still shit on you for missing 5% of upside. And those exact same people are the ones that's gonna write this down, right? So let's be realistic. You held until here. You're holding forever until we see an exit, right? So right now, you're at 46 plus 41. That's roughly like 87%, right? You chose not to participate in this drawdown. So you waited 60 days for a signal to pop up. And it did. It actually did. And guess what? You'd be able to identify it as well. Boom, we're in. And guess what? Right? The strategy will tell you you'll be able to get out here at this key level, 20% gain, or at the very least at the trend break again, which is at 11. So now here's the thing, right? here's the thing. Okay, the same strategy that gave us this is the same strategy that gave us this, right? Now let's say again you're looking at crypto Twitter and they're telling you, oh, just buy the dip. Hold until this is Ethereum, right? Hold until it's $10,000, right? Because that's a 3x from here, right? It's alt season, yada yada, right? And guess what? Suddenly, if you held all of this, you would have gotten stopped out, right? And suddenly price went down 28% in a span of 45 days, right? Again, this is what crypto Twitter will tell you to do. Okay? I bet you can relate. Oh, buy the dip. Oh, just buy the dip. Oh my god, don't worry about it. Just buy the dip. Don't worry, buy the dip. Buy the dip, don't worry about it. Okay? You guess what? Suddenly you were in profits and now you're underwater. Right? What if you didn't even have the money to buy this dip? What if this was you were banking on this trade to work out, right? And guess what? You hodled. You held on for dear life. When it clearly, if you were a trader, you would have gotten in at a specific point, you had an invalidation at a specific point, and you also had a take profit at a specific point. That's something we advocate for, right? So, okay, you would have gotten stopped out if you held. Okay, and guess what? After this 28%, we go another 39%, 40%, right? So guess what? If you're holding this particular trade, you would have gotten stopped out, right? Everybody telling you to buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, right? And when suddenly we get this pump, oh, don't even sell, guys. Don't even sell. We're going to $10,000. Don't even think about selling, right? It's alt season. How dare you sell? How dare you take profits, right? That's the mindset of the hodlers, right? The diamond hands. Oh my goodness. I've heard everything. I've heard all of the terms. That's how they get you, right? You're already in profits. You don't take profits, you round trip it. They give you a chance to exit again, and you round trip it, and suddenly you're underwater, right? Now here's the thing. If you were hodling instead of trading, you'd be holding for 180 days. What is that? 6 months? Half a year. Only for you to lose money, right? So that's the purpose of trading. So let's say you went through this drawdown period, right? Can you tell me? Can you tell me you are at full mental capacity? Can you tell me? Honestly, can you for sure tell me that when the next opportunity comes, you'd be able to capitalize on easy mode? Don't get me wrong, this is easy mode. You just buy and, you know, at the most basic, simple level, you buy when it gives you a signal and you exit when it gives you the exit signal. That's the very basic way of telling the strat, right? So, for example, you held through all of this drawdown, you didn't take profit. Are you gonna tell me, well, with 100% certainty, that when this opportunity comes, you'll execute? Will you? Or will you tell yourself, oh my god, I'm out of money. I'm not buying the dip this time. I'm not, even if we're seeing signals, I'm not buying this time because I've held this long already, right? So It's the same thing. Here, at this point, right here. At this point, you write it up here at the very best or at the very least when you break this trend. Are you gonna tell me that after you getting stopped out after holding for 6 months, are you gonna tell me that you're gonna be able to execute when the opportunity comes? Right? Think about that. 50% of trading is strategy and 50% is psychology, right? There's no work around it. There's no escaping it. So, if you're not at full mental capacity, if you're not 100% in performance mode, how sure are you'll be able to capitalize when it's an easy mode, right? Because crypto has phases of easy mode and extremely hard mode, right? Easy mode, anybody can make money, right? But it takes a select few to be able to keep that money or take profits, right? So when it's easy mode, maybe you can ask me, right? Yo, Javi, people are telling me they're losing money on easy mode. Why is that? It's because of this. They hold forever and then eventually get stopped out. And then now they have PTSD for the next easy mode. And then again, they just give it all back. Right? So at this point, what now? It's down 60%, 64%. Right? You're now a community member of Ethereum. What now? And guess what? It gave you that exact same signal again over here. Gave us that exact same signal for upside. If we were lucky, this is a good key level to take profit from. We got it, right? Or if you were still holding it, you would have been able to exit here at the, moving average break. And guess what? You'd be able to get back in here to be able to ride this whole move, right? Trading, honestly, it's very simple. It's just we self-sabotage, right? So if you add all of this up, let's say you held this position for a year. Where would we be right now? Let's go to the daily, right? So from here to here, 532 days, you're only up 53%. When if you were actually trading, right? Trading and not hodling, avoiding large amounts of drawdown, retaining our full mental capacity, then add this up for me. 46 plus 41 plus 11 plus 41 plus 61 and plus ongoing right now 45%. Right? I don't know, that's like a 3x to me. But if you just held forever, that's just 56% gain. All right? Very simple. That's actually the very basic reason, why we trade instead of hold. Right? Keep this in mind. If this resonates with you, or if this is the first time, for you to understand that this is what happens, then this is the first step to, being a successful trader.